it has been a busy year for the Islanders as Keisha tries to make sure she looks after and takes it for a beautiful strike. She fixed her feet, had all the time in the world, and draws one from the top shelf. That is Keisha Hendricks. Took the time.
Oh, fantastic strike, you know, coming in there, steadying herself, and obviously, you know, trying to get the ball on target, and fantastic off the underneath the crossbar and into the back of the net.
Even if you were one of the tough goalkeepers, look at that. It dips at the last minute. It hits that crossbar. As it drops, it goes into the back of the net.
Ah, fantastic strike. I think she backed herself over there. Of course, a good technique shown, and a fantastic strike.
Sometimes you can see return to sender. There's Mutluchalwa. Keeper spills it. Keisha! 3-0.
Fantastic finish. And the crowd goes wild once more. Like I said, Keisha Hendricks have had a fantastic start to the game, getting a second goal. And that's a fantastic strike, and South Africa with a 3-0 lead over Seychelles after 25 minutes.
No second invitation for Keisha. Very lethal. Did well to actually switch flanks and come to the right-hand side, not spotted. The keeper not making sure. And this is what we're talking about, Dane, saying that weather conditions of this magnitude or of this nature are a nightmare for a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper made the save. She needed her defense to come to the rescue. And nobody was there. And Keisha says, I'm keep a foot on the ball firmly at that. Mutluchalwa will take a strike!
The dip just completely misled the goalkeeper there. You know, she could have done better, but that dip there was the reason for her not anticipating that ball will deviate away from her.
This is what they have asked of Mutluchalwa. Took a chance and took it so well. Scintillating. That is Tsegofatso Mutluchalwa. Look at that ball. She does well to create space for herself. With the right foot, she let rip, and the keeper had no chance. Curtains. The bounce of the ball also deceiving. Going right through the goalkeeper. Well, 4-0 is the scoreline just before the break. Some great goals. Keisha getting onto the net will be bulging. South Africa not done yet. In the air, jackknife, mistake, 5. That's the 5th goal. Konazi joins onto the score sheet. She gets a name on the score sheet. Jackknife, South Africa love it. Konazi getting that ball in the referee's optional time to make it 5-0. Having a look at that ball that was whipped in. Jackknife. Khadebe delivering across. And header. And keeper makes a hash of that. Looked very easy, looked very simple. And I think the lack of communication is that have been brought on. You'd want to. Look at that! Goal! Beauty! Parla gets onto the score sheet. Second goal of the match. The minute it left her foot, she knew. She started celebrating. Those loved it. We loved it. But that was absolutely incredible. A cracker. Dando Parla.
That'll certainly spur the crowd on and lift the spirits up even more. You know, fantastic strike from South Africa to make it 2-0. And oh, that's a beautiful range. And the keeper, no chance, coming off her line forward and not anticipating that the ball will go overhead. And that's a fantastic finish.
The way she traps that ball, had all the time in the world, nobody around her, picked her spot, and then she put venom.
Of course, not only venom, you know, it's important to try and get that ball and make it go back in.
Could this be the answer to Banyana's problems with goalkeepers and height and set pieces? As Asanda Khadebe whips another ball, keeper goes out, makes a hash of it. That's the 6th goal. It's Keisha. She's on a hat-trick. She will celebrate. she walks away for sure in today's match with the match form. She's really being celebrated by her team. Keisha, she just pops up at the right time.
No, fantastic from Keisha on home soil, scoring a hat-trick, you know. I think everybody will be very, very proud of her, including herself, but again, anticipating and getting into the far post. They always say the opposite side of the winger must be at the far post, ready to be there when the ball arrives, and fantastic. She's there to tap it in home to complete a hat-trick.
You got to anticipate, and the keeper, they're making a hash of a simple ball, and Keisha says, you know, those are kind of things that I have my daily bread, and she put that in the back of the net with such ease. It was a matter of time before she gets the third, to invite them to their beautiful country that has an abundance of nature. Oh, this is painful. Kwanazi gets a brace. Good connection. Kwanazi gets her second goal, scored in the 45th minute, and now gets to score in the 55th minute. Look at that, follows that ball out and makes a connection. Keisha, this time the provider. First time shot, gets a foot wrapped around it. Ichio, hat out to Dane. When we look at technique.
Great technique there from Kwanazi. Great set piece again, the delivery, going into the area where they're anticipating it.
Goal or not, but the word that I'm getting is that it will be a goal, and that will be a goal for Zanatha Coleman, her third goal of the tournament, her second goal in this game. Now they know. Namibia 2-0 up in this game, and it's that woman again, Zanatha Coleman, with that goal. She has been bossing this game every chance she gets, and this time around she just managed to stay onside. And what a left-footed shot over the head of Danile Dlamini. Zanatha Coleman scores. It's Namibia now with the second goal. You will feel that this is game over this time around, but anything can happen in the game of football. Zanatha Coleman though, what a
troublesome for players like Boniface and Matatiken. Fred is Asanda, who did well to stay on her feet. As Musa! Oh, somebody's opened up the floodgates.
We were just speaking first off about Musa getting into that box more often, and there on that occasion she's in the box at the right place at the right time and finishes it fantastically in the back of the net to get her first goal of this match. But it's important for her to always be the player that she is, in behind the striker, to get as many times in that box as possible, and there she did it perfectly.
So Musa is another player that registers her name on the score sheet. I am actually concerned about the space that we have on the graphics that will add, that can slip, you know, that a player can go in unintentionally with either 2 feet or 1 feet, just the momentum carrying you through. And these kind of conditions are exactly that, unless the empathy element will come into it, and it is a penalty.
Interesting decision to give the penalty there. Upon replay, showing that the back foot actually touched the ball, but a front foot, and a yellow card for Masebe, yellow card. And of course she can redeem herself by saving this penalty. That's the only way she can redeem herself now.
A yellow card and a penalty conceded for Masebe. The report card will on the job at hand. Dooley is there, so is Pala. Masebe gets the right way, got fingers to it. You can only but imagine what that goal does to the bench of the Seychelles, and they will celebrate that goal for a very, very long time. Dane.